There we go. Woo! Oh yeah. I completely forgot how it feels. Woo! Beautiful day. Shema, I'm DukaDuke. Welcome in 2020. The beginning of the new year. Great. Woo! It's actually the first time I've been sitting on the TheDuke in very, very long time, you know, because I was busy smashing all those overtimes, constantly being work. And yeah, today is the first time I'm actually riding it, and damn, it feels different, you know, because I've been having that Yamaha Virago for commuting, you know, daily commuting to work, and you know, sitting on a monster with low handlebars, first time in few months, it just feels, you know, a little bit like lying down in your X. It feels good, but you know, still a bit awkward. If you know what I mean. Oh, nice. You know, as I mentioned, I haven't been riding it for a while, and I remember that one of the reasons I got the other bike, you know, except commuting, was that I think there was something wrong with it, you know, with the Monster. But at that time I was, you know, so busy with my private life, all the travel hassle, dodgy mechanics, etc. I kind of lost a little bit the drive for doing anything with the bikes. You know, like, yeah, I don't know, if you have seen my previous video, my previous vlog, then yeah, probably you would know what I'm talking about. But yeah, long story short, I was just too busy with you know, dealing with the bikes and everything, and yeah, as I said, I lost a little bit the drive, and today is actually the first time that I want to do something with my bike. And yeah, as soon as I sat down on it, started the engine, I realized that yeah, there was that another reason that why I wasn't riding it, and I'm just trying to work out what it was, you know. I remember that I bought a spare fuel pump because I wasn't quite sure if there was, you know, if there was getting enough fuel. Because before, you know, I changed the, you know, the fuel filter. I cleaned out all the schmuck that was, you know, inside the filter and the pump. And yeah, after that procedure, it started to go, you know, funny sometimes. And at first, you know, it was giving me symptoms like the fuel filter was clogged. But then I thought, you know, to myself, I bought the brand new filter. Whoop. So that shouldn't be the case, but you never know, knowing my luck especially, you know, I tend to buy brand new things and they don't work, or they're broken, or they're scratched. So I was thinking maybe when the weather's gonna, you know, stay like this, well, hell, I may even do it today, I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna take the tank apart, you know, and get the fuel filter and fuel pump out, and pretty much swap it with the old filter I used to have before, you know, all the hassle started, you know, and placing the pretty much getting the old filter and brand new, you know, fuel pump in it, and see what happens, and getting the procedure done. Yeah, it's a bit, you know, it's a bit time consuming because everything is, you know, everything inside the tank, and to get it out I have to get the brand new O-ring. I need to get the sealant, you know, and pretty much loads of screws, and getting all the petrol out. So I just thought to myself, yeah, I don't even know how much petrol I got in the tank. And another thing, that petrol been sitting there for a while. So I just thought to myself, yeah, it's nice weather, I might just go for a ride and yeah, use that remains of petrol. Sorry, a bit of a mouth diarrhea. Haven't been vlogging in a while, you know. Forgot how to talk. Wee 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 wee. 1 2 1 2. Microphone test. Okay. So yeah, here I am. Wee. 2020 New Year. Old bike, old me. Why old me? Well, can't be bothered with a New Year's resolution, you know, and things like this. My only New Year's resolution I have every year is just to be a, you know, to have a good life and be a better human. You know, sometimes I think to myself, if anyone else would at least try, you know, to do things, approach that I have, my God, this life and, you know, people around will be so much better. You know, I'm not saying, you know, Gandhi or Mother Teresa or something, or a Pope. You know, I tend to get angry sometimes as well, even more than often, but that's one of the things. I'm just trying not to outburst, even when people are trying to kill me, you know, every time when I'm on the road. As I said, at least I'm trying. So yeah, I had one of those situations the other day. And of course, as always, I didn't have my camera on, because it turns out that my SD card, I thought that it's gonna be, you know, the ones I had in my previous GoPro is still gonna be good with DJI Osmo, but it turns out it's a little bit too old, that card. It's just too slow, you know. Recording in 4K is a completely different thing to what I was, you know, what I used to do on GoPro when it was only full HD. It does need a lot of processing, you know, speed. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna have to get a brand new card. But yeah, what I was talking about, yeah, talking about getting nervous and all that. I was on my way to work, and yeah, there was like really nasty fog. You could barely see anything. You know, I was like, okay, I can understand certain things, but there's that milk truck, yeah, milk guy, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, foggy as hell. I'm guessing, you know, everybody is sleepy at this time of day. But there's me, wearing a bright yellow jacket, you know, a high-vis jacket, with my extra fog lights on, and damn, you know, it's like dual carriageway with a stripe of green, you know, of grass in the middle. And I'm not doing 60 miles an hour, even though that, you know, obviously it's a dual carriageway, you're allowed to do 60 miles an hour, you know. I'm thinking to myself, it's foggy, I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Still, from the opposite lane, I can see that, you know, milk truck going through, and suddenly he's making a U-turn, and I'm thinking, like, on the dual carriageway, you're making a U-turn, and then I realized in that fog that there is actually a tiny service road. So he used that service road to engage, you know, into my lane. It wouldn't be a problem at all, if the fact that he wouldn't do that, you know, straight in the front of my face. So obviously I slammed the brakes. You know, it's wet, foggy, and I'm like, dude, there's no chance that, you know, you couldn't see me in that, you know, in that fog, you know, with all that lights, etc. You know, if I am able, you know, to see that guy, why he couldn't see me? You know, I would understand. Like now, probably you can see the reflection of that Volkswagen. I'm wearing, you know, all black, the bike is black. Sure, I could understand that you wouldn't see me. But mate, with that, you know, stickers all over my helmet, you know, flashy stickers, high-vis jacket, and I have no idea how he couldn't see me. But anyway, you know, obviously first thing, you know, slamming my brakes, and I'm like thinking in my head, like, you bloody douchebag, you know. It's like, Jesus, almost got me there. Okay, let's use a bus lane. By the way, I'm allowed to use that bus lane. Yeah. Here we go. See the sign? Look. Nice. So yeah, I was, you know, my first thought was like, you bloody jerk, you know. I was all about to give him, you know, all mouth, etc. But then I'm just like, wave my hand and, you know, just carry on, because, you know, what's the point? It's not gonna change anything. It's not gonna make me, you know, feel any better. Okay. Well, lady, let me in. Thank you very much. So yeah, things like this, you know. It's like, those Audi drivers, for example. My favorite, you know. One of those that I actually ended up, you know, on British television back in the day, talking about road rage and stuff. And yeah, I'm really trying, you know, to not engage in any of those, you know, sorts of situations, because, you know, it's just not gonna change anything. And I think I'm doing a, good job, considering that, half of my, that's another story. Half of my, videos at some point, they were like about road rage. People cutting me off, trying to kill me, and I'm just thinking to myself, I just thought, where's all that, happy stuff? Chit chat about, just about, nothing, daily stuff, all the lovely encounters with, strangers and stuff. Where's that gone, I think I just spend way too much time, on that negative aspect of riding, dodgy mechanics, cheating, me on my money, and things like that. And I think I already mentioned that a few times. I mean, probably more than a few times in my videos. And I decided, like, to actually chill out a little bit. Just make sure the camera is rolling. Is it? Yeah. So it's not like, I'm talking to myself and nothing gets recorded. So yeah, the other day I also decided, to organize my life a little bit more. I mean, it's pretty damn organized comparing to, like 5 years ago. But still, being more of a, master of those things. And I started, like cleaning up my my email box, my inbox with all the junk and everything. And my God, so much stuff. I just noticed that half of it, there were like complaints from eBay that that the stuff is dodgy, is bad quality, things like this, or arguing with the mechanics, especially the Marcus Jones from London, who sold me an engine with a bloody hole for over £1,500, and I just noticed that so much stuff that was going on with all the lawyers and insurance companies that, from all those, hit and runs, all those situations when I got knocked over from a bike, the guy ran away, I lost a ton of money. It's just unbelievable how much money, I lost with that bike. I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking love this bike, it's a piece of my heart. But amount of stress I had because of that, it's just unbelievable, and while scrolling down through that inbox, I'm just thinking like, wow, so much negative energy, and I'm just like, damn, I need to change that, I need to damn change that. I'm not getting any younger, it's not like I'm talking like I'm about to reach 60 or something. Then I need to take care of my heart. But the other day I was changing my hairstyle a little bit, I was shaving off my back sides. My back sides? That didn't make any sense. I was shaving off my sides. Oh, let's put it that way. And I noticed how many, grey hair I already have. It's just unbelievable. Oh, hello. So yeah, I think it's time to chill out a little bit. So yeah, here I am. Instead of doing another portion of overtime at work and working myself to death, to pay off banks and shit. Here I am, Sir DukaDuke, Brighton, nice sunny day. And here I am, just riding a bike for pleasure, making a video. Woo! How about that? Catch me outside. Okay, that was cheesy. So nice to work, watch people working and realize you're having a day off. I don't think I will be able, to do that Monday to Friday stuff, I mean, even my shifts when I'm working 12 hours a day from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m., sometimes annoying because, when you do your 4 on 4, 4 days working and 4 days off, you're just thinking that on your working days, so pretty much you don't have a life because commuting, cooking, you're just gonna do all your regular stuff, and pretty much that doesn't leave you any time for yourself, and that's pretty annoying. But when you think of it, that you're just gonna suffer through that, and the next 4 days you're gonna have a, you know, full days off. It's brilliant. It's like, you know, mini holidays, mini vacation when people have to, you know, book time off from work and use the holiday pool or whatever you want to call it, just to get those few days off. So here I am. I'm not complaining. I think I should wash that bike, by the way. It's so damn filthy, you know. Bits and bobs of rust everywhere. As I said, I haven't touched it in a while. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all those rusties. Yeah. So last time when I checked, you know, the camera setup and all that, when I did it at home, the mic was working pretty well. So I'm just expecting, you know, the same performance when I'm outside riding. I mean, riding. Because yeah, at the moment I'm using just that, you know, cheap Chinese microphone. One of those that, what I'm talking about. Here we go, you can see it. One of those. And yeah, finally I got that, you know, adapter plug, so I can plug it straight to my camera and then just, you know, use the mini jack and the regular microphone. I know that was a little bit cheeky. So yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be working off well, and yeah, I'm just still trying to work out the distance as well, because now, me being a bit of a, you know, mustachy and beardy guy, I don't want to be, you know, scratching around, so instead of video, I mean sound in the video, you're gonna get and all that. Just being cheeky again. So yeah, let's find out how it works, you know, in the traffic. Oh, hello. He looks happy. Funny kid. Oh wow, look at that. I'll tell you what, we got a little biker over there in the future. He loves it. See what I mean? Those little things, you know. I miss that in riding. So yeah, it's all about attitude. Yeah, let me check if I even recorded that. Did I? Yeah, it looks like it's still running. I'm getting a little bit paranoid now, because, you know, it happened to me a few times that, for example, during my commuting I was recording something, and yeah, as I said, you know, one of those situations like with the milkman and etc. And yeah, I'm like hoping to see exactly, you know, what happened, and then I'm like, oh, the camera is switched off, and obviously if it's switched off, it means that it wasn't recording, you know, with all the auto switch off feature. And I'm like, okay. And then one time when I was looking at my camera, I realized that there was a little notification, a little pop-up saying SD card too slow. So obviously after that I had no doubts that I'm gonna need a brand new SD cards. Hello Brighton. Bloody hell. I don't remember when the last time, you know, I took a ride. Oh, hello. Yeah, what did I say? Oh yeah, yeah. I just don't remember when the last time, you know, I went for a spin around the town. It's always been work. Little poo peep. Bah. Oh my god. It's going so slow. See, I cannot do those, such a low speeds on second gear, on that Ducati with the, with the set of sprockets I have right now. Because, oh, hello, handsome. Because yeah, it's just too slow, and the bike is choking it. It's almost stalling. Ooh, easy. Yeah, I need to warm it up a little bit because yeah, oil's getting a little bit thick, and the white gooey stuff started showing up, in my oil window. So it means that there's a little bit of moist, and yeah, it's time to warm it up a little bit. I mean, so far, no problem whatsoever. I mean, at least during riding, in a town. So I cannot remember exactly why I was thinking that there was something wrong with the bike. What was that feel? What made me think that? Maybe later on I'm gonna hit the motorway, highway, and get it on a little bit of a higher speeds and check the RPMs and yeah, how it behaves. Because yeah, at the moment everything seems to be alright. Oh my gosh. I forgot how good this bike sounds. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. I love Martero Mignonis. That was a guy, by the way. Don't ask me how I know it. It's just 13 years in Brighton. You've seen a lot. I think I'm gonna stop by the sea, pop in a little cigarette. Yeah, haven't done it in a while. Going for a ride and then chilling by the beach. Yeah, let's do that. Woohoo! Oh, recorded all that video, etc. I completely forgot what kind of a settings I got it on. Is it 60 frames per second? Is it 30? Is it 4K? If it's full HD? Oh, because I was messing about with the camera the other day, checking out all the bits, all the options, and yeah, I don't even know. Oh, another great feature I forgot to actually mention. Probably by the end of the video I'm gonna do, a little bit of a review for the camera, because in the last video I only mentioned I got the new camera, etc. And that it just had a brief moment with it. But now when I played with it a little bit more, I can only say that I really regret that I did not drop, GoPro much earlier, because this camera is brilliant. The ratio, for the quality and price, it's absolutely brilliant. And one of the features which I really like about this camera now, yeah, you can pretty much get rid of the fisheye effect, So I remember, like with the old GoPro, you had to exchange, the lens and all that, and pretty much it was really costly to do. A lot of hassle sending off your camera to someone who's gonna do it, blah blah blah. And now within this camera, you actually have an option that you can switch it off, so you don't have the fisheye, and especially if you're like vlogging, at home, or you do like slow vlogging. Let's say you're walking around, you're not riding a bike, and let's say pretty much nothing with action, which requires fisheye, and yeah, it's brilliant. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. Woo! You're so dirty. Hey, I see somebody else went for a ride as well. Nice. In those winterish-ish months, you can rarely see any bikers, I mean, that does not include, you know, all those deliverer and, you know, moped guys running around the town. Because yeah, you know, around the town it's nothing. What I'm talking about is like, yeah, commuting. You're gonna hit the highway, and you're just not gonna see any of the bikes. You know. Not to even mention Harleys. Seriously, it's like as soon as it hits October, then till like April, May, you're not seeing any Harley on the road. And trust me, I'm riding a lot. I'm riding, you know, almost 360 days a year. And trust me, I don't see any Harleys. So yeah, it always makes me laugh when, you know, I see those wild hogs outside of some cafes, you know, like jacket, yeah, left, right and shit, and then you're just probably looking at the bike, you know, looking at the clock, looking at the odometer, and you're like, well, according to this, you don't live to ride. So don't bullshit me, son. By the way, I'm about to reach soon, you know, 40,000 miles on this bike, which is pretty damn good. Nice. Because when I bought it, you know, I bought it second hand. Well, obviously, that bike had barely like 3,000 miles on the clock. So yeah, at the moment, I did 34,000 miles on this bike. Not bad. Not bad at all. Probably it would be more if I would include, you know, the distance. If I would include all those other bikes I had, you know, in the past, like another Yamaha, you know, all Bandits, Honda CBR, which I had, and not to even mention those 125s. No, they're not really bikes, but you know, you have to start off from something. Oh my god, probably I'm gonna get so much hate for that. What do you mean 125 is not a bike? It's got two wheels. Spirit. Of course, I was just kidding, you know. Hey, here I am. My god, haven't been here in a while. Hey. Hello. Oh yeah, I forgot there's that beautiful feature. Am I gonna get it working? Oh, a little bit dirt on the lens. Yeah, so it's using. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, see what I mean? Woo. I love it. I mean, for all those years, I already got used to GoPro so much. Okay, maybe a little better with sun. Yeah, I got used to it so much that even aiming with my camera, I never actually needed, you know, the front screen to actually see my face, and you know, if I'm, you know, aiming well. And I just realized that yeah, after so many years with GoPro and the lack of front screen, I'm so good at it that yeah, now I don't really need that, you know, screen. But if it's a gadget and it's there, then yeah, why not? I'm just gonna use it because it's there. Woo! Okay, now a little bit of wind, so let's check how's that microphone doing. Probably you're not gonna have as good view as I do. Still recording? Yep. It's just a little bit of a downside when it's really sunny, like right now. Then the LED indicator, you know, red flashing indicator is so tiny that sometimes it's, you know, it's hard to see if it's recording or not. I mean, there is a different case if when it's in waterproof, you know, waterproof. What I'm mouth area in waterproof case. I mean, that camera doesn't need waterproof case. That's another good thing. But you know, I'm just being precautious. You know, I'm being precautious. My God, I'm forgetting how to talk. No, that's bad. This is more vlogging. I'm taking precaution, and for example, for riding, I'm still putting in waterproof case. You know, my luck. Oh. Noob mistake. Let's just wash them wheels a little bit. Whee! Big kid. I think that's gonna make someone's days much better. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit challenging. Hope I'm not gonna break it. Well, I got a little bit massacred in a backpack. Well, I had good intentions. I don't know what's going on today. People smiling to me and shit. That doesn't happen very often. Okay. Cześć Ogórku. Tylko wpadłem na 15 sekund, żeby życzyć Ci miłego dzionka, żeby się nie przejmowała tymi wszystkimi ludźmi.
No to bardzo miło.
No, także widzę, że jesteś bardzo busy, nie będę zajmować czasu, to co? Nie, widzę, że masz mnóstwo robotki, także wziąć tego życzę miłego dzionka. No, do zobaczonka, ne? No, hej. Trzymaj się. That's even better. Oh, you're finally awake. So yeah, that was Rosa's idea. Pretty good present. So yeah, when it comes to the rig itself, I think I'm gonna have to buy one of those cases, because it's quite annoying. Because whenever I want to do like vlogging on the bike, and then for example, you know, do a little bit of walking around. Let's say I'm going for, you know, for a journey or something, that's gonna be really, really frustrating to, you know, undo that every time. I think we're gonna get another one. So let me just show you quickly how this rig looks when I'm actually doing, you know, just regular vlogging while walking around. Well, to be fair, I haven't done it just yet, but just the setup itself, yeah, it can give you a bit of an idea. By the way, that's another gift I got for Christmas. It's pretty cool, isn't it? That's my new lunchbox. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna, you know, be brave enough to take anything out of here, taking an account if they know what it is. By the way, I'm gonna be learning how to fly a helicopter. Because it appears bikes are not enough. No, but seriously, you know, I always had that dream about flying helicopters since I was a little kid. You know, when I first got inside a chopper, you know, there was a military helicopter. There was like an army day, you know, back in my hometown. And yeah, my older brother took me for a ride in one of those, you know, short flight, and bloody hell, wow, that was something. And when it comes to, you know, like a daily job, yeah, that's something I would really love to do. I mean, it's quite expensive because, you know, the private pilot license is something around 15,000 pounds in UK. You know, that's still manageable, but the trouble starts when you actually want to earn money from it. You know, because commercial pilot license costs about 80 or 75,000 pounds. So that's when it goes all funny. But you know, just to get the taste of the adventure, you know, I got myself a little bit of a gift, you know, for the good start of the year, and there was a nice discount for a flying experience. You know, you could buy a voucher and you can use it, you know, in some of the airports around the UK. And I'm thinking that's gonna be a really nice adventure during the summer. So yeah, that's gonna be, I guess, a start of a new adventure, new journey. Because at the moment, really, you know, the only thing which stands in the way is obviously finances, and that's about it. But yeah, let me show you the rig. Not that one, but it's pretty cool. Boom. It's probably too bright. Anyway, so that's the rig. By the way, why without shirt? Well, it's part of fat shaming. You know, look how fat I got. It's unbelievable. All that overtime, you know, and didn't even have chance, you know, for doing proper exercises. And I was so happy with myself. I was already, you know, doing so well, all running and everything, and then yeah, got fat again. So hopefully by this summer, I can get back to the form. But anyway, it's not about me being shirtless. This is the rig. I don't know actually if it's a good idea to see in the mirror. No, you can't see shit. You see, that's the trouble. I would rather have, you know, another camera to do a proper, you know, proper review. But here we go. This is what it is. And this is Rosa. Rosa when she was 5. And about 15 years later. By the way, cool bike, isn't it? Yeah. My own design. Like, you know. Time is flying. Anyway. Oh, by the way, that's my garage. Obviously I need to make some order around here. Hey ho, this is what happens when you don't have a garage, you know, and you have to keep your motorbike parts, you know, at home. But then again, yeah. Alright, let's go back to editing. So yeah, let's chill out a little bit. I guess Witcher 3 is gonna be a good option. As there is so much, you know, being talked about recently after the Netflix, you know, released the series of Witches. Yeah, might be a good time to return to that. Absolutely marvelous classic already. You know, it's just marvelous. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go and chill out a little bit, and who knows, maybe one day I'm gonna do a bit of a stream. So I'm sure that there are some, you know, gamers who subscribed earlier on. Burn, bitch, burn! Slay the bitch. Here we go. Just gonna make sure. Ah, yeah. So, yeah. Catch you guys later. DukaDuke out.